The South Bridge Vaults in Edinburgh, which are now split into different sections, were completed along with South Bridge in the late 1780s. The vaults encompass the space beneath the bridge, used for workshops, storage areas, and other less savoury endeavours during their time. Due to poor conditions, they were abandoned and eventually largely forgotten. But their archives and artifacts are still here to be studied. The vaults hold a chilling representation on a global stage, notorious for their relentless and intense paranormal occurrences. These shadowy vaults lying beneath the city's bustling streets have become sought-after destination for seasoned ghost hunters, drawn by the extraordinary supernatural events that have been witnessed here time and time again. The echoes of the past inhabitants' suffering still linger, a haunted reminder of a time filled with terror and despair. Among the ghostly residents, a figure known as the Watcher, his presence a foreboding shadow that looms over the vaults. Visitors have re-encountered hearing the unsettling sounds of children's cries, whispered conversations, soft whimpers, and the shuffling of unseen feet surround them in the darkness. But the vaults hold more than just eerie sounds. Some have felt the cold grasp of invisible hands, a sensation of being pulled or touched by forces unseen. A particularly malevolent spirit seems to harbour a dark animosity towards the women who dare to explore these depths. Could this be the cobbler, a spectral figure known to observe from the corners of the vaults, his intentions as mysterious as his gaze? At the dawn of the 18th century, Edinburgh was a city gripped by fear and superstition. The unknown and supernatural were not mere fantasies, but tangible threats magnified by a deep-seated mistrust of the invading English. The city's unique geography led residents to live in close quarters, living in towering houses, some reaching 14 stories high. The closeness bred unsettling atmosphere of anxiety and dread. The completion of the South Bridge in 1788 should have been a joyous occasion, but it was marred with tragedy. The first step across this archaeological marvel was not a living soul, but a corpse carried in a coffin. The bridge was cursed, and the locals knew it. Fear kept them away, and superstition ruled their lives. As the years rolled on, the bridge became a bustling hub of commerce, with shops and tenement houses crowding its arches, but dark, airless vaults were constructed beneath the surface. Over time, these spaces began to decay, leaks plagued the bridge, and the businesses were forced to abandon the vaults. In their absence, the most desperate and disreputable found refuge in the damp darkness. Among them was the infamous body snatchers William Burke and William Hare, whose heinous crimes still echo the vault's chilling corridors. Eventually the vaults were abandoned, filled with rubble and forgotten. But they were not empty. The memories lingered and the ghosts remained. Rediscovered in 1985, the vaults have lost none of their haunting allure. They're a place where the past is palpable, where stones themselves seem to breathe, and for that reason, it is known as one of the most haunted places in Britain.